Fakers.
I love the music.
To Greensboro.
Now stop.
No, we got H-Town's real hip hop. All new 93.7 The Beat.
Everybody phone on silent, because I will punch you. That shit goes on.
It's the all new 93.7 The Beat, H-Town's real hip hop and home of the Breakfast Club. My name is Ashley, and I got a homie in the building. There's no cucumbers in sight, though, so we ain't going that way so far.
Snack got to run them on their own.
But Trouble's here. What's up?
Trouble, baby. What's poppin', though? Like, everything smooth, man. We out here just working.
Man, you know, out of all the people I've had on my show, you are one that's been highly requested.
Real talk.
Since the She Your Winner challenge. Yeah, since that challenge.
That's strong.
How much love you get from Houston?
That's strong.
Like,
H rock with the kid, man. Shouts out to Prince and the whole family. Like, they always hold me down every time I slide through the spot. So, like, I've been making my moves and everything, like, making my rounds, like, for years now. Like, since I was younger, for real. And definitely since I first came home from the chain gang and jumped into the rap game. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I always touch base with the turf and the guys who I feel like got the same kind of background and upbringing that I had, too. Mm-hmm. So, I always make sure I reach out and extend my hand to those anyway.
Yeah. So you good in the city?
Yeah, for sure.
Not everybody is.
I'll be with the bro later on. As it should be, though. Everybody ain't deserving.
Is it the same way like in Atlanta? Is it like everybody good there, or you gotta align yourself?
No, definitely. Like for the soldiers, you know that. Okay. So when they took down, like they'll hit my line. You know what I mean? Like so that way they'll move. That just like when P was down there, JP was down there last time, or probably like a few weeks ago. He straight hit my jack like, Joe, what we on? Like I got to do a little hosting or whatever. I ain't had nothing to do, so it's like, man, let's move through the turf. We end up just getting a lot of snacks, and some of the homies end up sliding through the little R&B vibes, and then went well with Thug Life at. So it be the same man, like, you know what I mean?
Since you are like so comfortable here, it's like a second home to you. When do you throw your pool party out here, the Houston version?
We're gonna have to put it together. it only made sense for me and one of the homies or something, like, you know what I mean, to put something together.
Yeah.
They been calling like a dog too. It's like I'm gonna end up having to have a She'll Winner tour.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? They out there, L.A., New York. Hey, man, we need you to bring it out here, truck. We ain't never seen nothing like that, man.
Yeah.
I'm with it, though, especially if that bankroll making sense.
I told you, you make the money out here in Houston.
I'm about that bad now.
Listen, it's She'll Winter summer, but summer's almost over, okay? Mm-hmm. We got 2 weeks. So we still need that party to pop off because, you know, what we saw over the weekend. We got
2 weeks, but at the same time, we got more time to plan, plot, and strategize, even if it had to be the top of next year. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're making me even more crucial. Cause I'm sure, like, you know how the song say, they got that whole shit in them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It really kind of brought that whole shit out on them.
Yeah, on social media, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if the song gonna keep going extra crazy. So by the top of next year, I ain't no telling what they gonna pull out. The same way they pull them cucumbers out on their own, ain't no telling what they gonna stuff them oven with by next June. Yeah.
Give it a whole year.
Oh, Lord, fast you.
Is that something like, after the success of this song, and you've been out for a while anyway, but after the success, like the viral success, did you see more just like hating shit? Or has it always been there? No,
it definitely be more hate.
More?
Yeah,
okay.
since I just been like more like in the light, like as far like with the social media and everything, I just talking about everything that's going on around me. It definitely be more hate. Outside of that, like for folk who just know me like through and through, like just done been around me since for forever, rather from the streets or since I got into the rap business, like they just know how solid a nigga is at the end of the day. So it was like, it was never too much of that. Like, you'll scroll through my comments and shit, it ain't nothing but some praising and salute. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But ever since that shit, like, you'll definitely see some shit like, oh my God, I can't believe he degraded. Like, bitch, if you don't know me, like, nigga ain't on that one, period. Like, at the end of the day. But at the same time, I'm allowing motherfuckers to be like who they want to be. So, like, these folks are grown as the women. These folks are adults at the end of the day. So, at the end, if this what you choosing to do, like, and this is a part of, like, and it's fun for you, then it's fun for us. Shit, we kicking it. I ain't finna goddamn, hey, you shouldn't be doing that to yourself at a pool party. You should not be doing, that's not, stand up, woman. Bitch, I ain't got down, you hear me? The leader of the motherfucker got that, you hear me? Nah, for real.
Come on, man.
I ain't the leader of the revolution. I ain't on that one. Like, for real. Like, these grown adults were having fun. Like, so for me, it's like, fuck all that. If did what you want, did what you fuck with, did how you make your money, go ahead. Cause that, like, for instance, like the person who I had at my party who was just going crazy with the cucumber, like, Beyonce, a lot of people knowing this girl is a amateur porn star. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, so this is where she make her bankroll at. And truthfully, ever since after the party, you go to her page right now, she don't got like 6 bookings. So she getting a bankroll off of it. While somebody else sitting in their mama basement hating on her like, why is she doing that? Because this is what she do.
Yeah.
Don't you go to Pornhub late night? Don't y'all got y'all favorite porn star? Don't everybody be trying to act all holy because you weren't invited to the goddamn party. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Yeah, they got the right man to fuck with. Now, can I be ready to debate? I don't give a damn about none of that. Yeah, I got my points.
Since you brought it up, I mean, who are you searching at Pornhub, bro? Who's your favorite porn stars?
I forgot the little name. It's some little thick ass white shit though. I forgot her goddamn name though. That shit monster. She got a dump truck.
Yo,
I might just put in fat booty wit.
Wow. What is trouble search on Pornhub?
Fat booty wit. What will go pull up? Dump trucks. Good night.
I'm so mad because I told y'all to turn your phone off. I didn't turn my damn phone. I'm mad because one of my friends out in, do you know Big Von? He out in the Bay. Who that? Big Von.
I don't think so.
He's a DJ out in the Bay, and he was like,
I ain't been out there.
You ain't been out there? Come on, man. We'll get you out there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make it around.
But he like started texting me. He was like making some references to some porn star. I was like, I don't know who that is. And he just sent me like this whole gallery he had saved in his phone. I'm like, nigga, this what you really do? Like, as a grown man, okay.
Yeah, folk grown, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody be acting all holy and shit. They like they ain't fucking with that type of shit. Come on, man. Late night in your own hours. And then they were acting like it was a thing, like far as it being on social media. Y'all buy y'all folk laptops and shit every goddamn day. You don't know what they back there on when you chopping it up and shaking it with your homegirls in the goddamn living room, and you don't know what she got going on back there buried in the laptop. It easy to just go straight to Pornhub.com.
History.
And she saying all type of joints and ass is slang. Oh my. You hear me? Then at the same time, for what y'all doing in y'all living too, if with the songs that they listening to, that don't make it no goddamn different. You feel me? Unless you in that, I highly doubt everybody in there listening to some Kurt Franklin. Know what I'm saying? So don't try to pinpoint one direction and try to put the blame. But that's people at the end of the day anyway, though. They gonna always do that. Look for somebody to put the blame on versus looking in the mirror.
Exactly.
We all a part of the problem at the end of the day, but you gotta check yourself first. Don't just look for somebody to dump the bucket on.
This man got some stuff on his chest that we got off. I always say when I saw the video, I was like, so if BT Uncut was around, okay, this is Tip Drill 2019.
Exactly. Shit like that.
The fact that the song samples Chopper Style, like, is that something you wanted to do, or someone brought you a beat?
Nah, that ain't even know. Like, shout out to Mike Will. That's my dog for sure. My family, my brother, and my business partner. But at the same time, that's a hit maker.
Yeah.
Production.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like so, when we got in there, we actually ended up doing like 6 records. That ain't even the other ones ain't even out yet. But once we got to that point, for going with the She'll Wanna song with the City Girl, we actually were having a conversation for like the music that I be doing. Like I always just been talking for the street. Like for anybody who familiar with my music, like I talk for the turf. Like I got the struggle music. I got shit for the gangsters and shit. But I ain't never really directed no songs like that for women. And Hitmaker really was like, man, like for you to have such a following like with the ladies like that, he like, bro, girl love you. Like I really can't even go nowhere without somebody bringing you up. But it be in a highly goddamn respectable fashion type shit. Like they fought with you, bro. Like he ain't never really did nothing for them.
Yeah.
And as I got to thinking about it, I was like, damn, I've been home 9 years, like, and I got like a handful of songs like for female that you can really count like on a hand and a half. So I was like, God, now like hell nah, that only makes sense. I was like, man, let's do that. Matter of fact. So we got to going through tracks and shit. And then actually after we got to that beat and went like, I was like, oh man, you remember that Chop Style shit and all that shit? Nah, I already had that motherfucking ready to beat.
Yeah.
So after he played out, man, go back to that bit, he finna change out. This crazy right here. Like pull it on up. We actually did that song in like 20 minutes.
I was about to say, did it just come to you?
Yeah, that's how you always do. Like I rarely ever write period. Like the homies will tell you, like I just be going off of my vibe. I'll let the beat talk to me. So after a while, probably 5 minutes or so, or just sitting right there vibing to the beat while they're going, and everybody right there smoking, drinking, the snacks in here, everybody cooling. I just run on into the booth. Pull it up. That's why I like I only work with like 1-2 engineer for real. Doodle know me. Like shout out to my boy Doodle. Doodle gonna go send me straight in that motherfucker. Soon I go in, he see me going in there, he know to go to the computer. He gonna have that bit ready. Boom boom. The guy just start going over the microphone, and he catching all that shit. And then start placing it in, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that's how it was with the song. We actually did that shit probably a little bit over like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
It was a wrap.
But is it like that for every song you do? Like if you have something that's more sentimental, do you need people out the studio?
Some of those songs I take away with me and then go write. Like I don't write in the studio, but like if I been on just went in there and dropped like a deep ass hook, I might take it like bounce it down. and then just send it to my phone. And then as I'm riding, I be writing in my head.
Yeah.
And then I might put it in my notes later on that night. And then when I go back to the studio, probably like 5 more days, that's when I'll drop that one.
But you
other
cool
than
with
that,
a whole
like, I
bunch of
go
people
straight
in the studio with you? Like, it don't...
Yeah, that shit don't
Yeah.
matter. Like I don't be with that like the sentimental effect type shit. Like
'Cause I ain't crying in there and
yeah,
shit.
like nah, even if it's that, like for
Yeah.
anybody who in the studio, I feel like I'm comfortable enough to allow them to see that. Cause that's like when I dropped the song "Hurt Real Bad" off of Edgewood and "Hold On" out for Return to December 17th. Shit, I ended up crying like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Cause on my real life story, I be talking about real life in my music. Like ain't never not one song period where it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo shit. Like everything in every song is shit that I be going through, done went through, or have going on at the moment.
Ain't no cap in your rap.
Nah, not period. Oh, Lord.
At
Oh
all.
Lord.
I think I saw somewhere you said you couldn't go to OVO Fest. Like you couldn't go
I
across
can't
the
go
border.
to Canada.
Yeah, you couldn't
I'm
go
2
across the
times
border.
convicted felon.
See, I'm just lazy. I ain't got my passport.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but I couldn't be there
Shout out
either.
to Drizzy too. Like
Yeah.
he tried to help me on that last move. Like too bad. Like he was trying to bust that move, but they just wasn't smelling my record. Like my record here, and they tried to set me up too. I feel like at the end of the day, like once it came down to it, we was in New York, and we were waiting on them folk to reach back and see what the move was gonna be. Cause I was gonna go from New York to go up there. So they were like, oh, he came back to the room. I was like, what they talking about? He was like, they said, it ain't a no, but it ain't a yes. They said when you get to the board, once you get to the check-in,
Just hang out.
it's gonna be up to the specific officer's discrepancy if you can come in or not. So I was like, what? I was like, nah, I ain't never been no jerk, so I know what discrepancy mean. He be like, yeah, it's gonna be on you to be like, yeah, all right, we fuck with him, or nah, I ain't smelling this nigga, lock him up.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. He said at the end of the day, if they tell you no, like, nah, hell nah, after you read over your record and be like, nah, we ain't letting him in here, then they gonna detain you.
Oh, so you
That's
like,
what straight
yeah.
turned me around. Like, hell no, I ain't taking no risk like that. Like, just to go over there, I know what I got on my record. So once you read over this motherfucker, I'ma tell a nigga hell no. You ain't like hell fuck
Yeah.
no, boy, you's a problem. You
Yeah.
hear me? And then you finna lock me up for this just for trying. Boy, fuck no, I would send me back that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, but I ain't even worth it. I'll wait till I got a clear clearance. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
before I even touch over that motherfucker, like truck, you good to go. Until then, like, nah, I can't fuck around over there.
Do you know when that will happen? Like,
Nah,
or you just gotta keep
I still
working
got
with it?
9 years left on probation right now.
God damn. Another Meek Mill case. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
my shit is the same
Like,
type situation too.
Yeah.
For with
really?
my judge and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I'm just lazy. I just didn't get my passport. But if I could help you
Yeah.
from across,
I believe that too. I believe that.
I'll help you out. I'll
I
reach
believe
over.
that.
So you are on, a new label, a new situation.
Definitely.
And you've been out, but have you connected with any of your label mates, your new label mates now?
Nah, I don't fuck with rapper like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't got nothing.
Fuck with you.
Yeah. Like I don't
Yeah.
even be on that one. Like reaching out to them dudes and all that shit. Unless I just feel like we come from the same shit, or you just like, even if we don't got the same background, 'cause I ain't gonna say like you might not be a real dude just 'cause you ain't from the street. You could, you know what I mean? So that ain't what I'm saying. It's just at the end of the day, they just be some weirdo. Like just like some they might sign or some shit out they be 'cause they signed or they popping or they with a pop famous hoe or whatever. Like niggas know just be in the air like they see something at the ceiling all day. Like, bro, what's on the motherfucking ceiling? Nigga, put your head down, level down a little bit. Them niggas just be weird as hell. So like for me, it just be about vibes. So that's why I even
exactly.
I like to get around motherfucker first before we even finna do some music. Like anybody besides Drake, 'cause Drake did that very when I was in Hawaii and he just asked to get on that motherfucker. But outside of that, every song I never did, like I always had to get around these dudes first. Like hell nah, 'cause I wanna see how a nigga really kick it, like how a nigga be chopping it up, what a nigga really be on. And then I can be like, I bet I fuck with homie, then we can get it in. But outside of that, like I don't really even be tripping. I feel like I can hold my own down with the music.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, because you are just a very solid dude. You just come around like I'm not trying to make no pop hits. I'm just trying to do my own thing. But how does that come about with networking? Are you like outgoing with people or?
Nah, I mean, as far like since I've been into this shit, like I got damn near a song with everybody there to have with, and that always came from just a respect level. Like they end up, and I was surprised off of a few on for real. 'Cause I wouldn't just imagine like I don't be on my high horse and none of that shit. I know what I'm about, and I know what I'm been through, but it's like I ain't expecting them like these niggas who just so big like to know my story and know what was going on with me. So for niggas to reach out and be like, man, I'm trying to fuck with Troy. Ooh, I was like, damn, when that shit first hit, like, how the fuck do know about me? You feel me? And I might be fucking with this nigga, you feel me? It's like, Yo Gotti, for instance, you feel me? Like, Boosie, Weekend, shit like that. I was like, man, what the fuck? But I appreciate that shit. But at the same time, it was kind of surprised, you know what I mean? But I fuck with them niggas.
Yeah.
So every time I did something, it was from them hollering at me, like either reaching through somebody who we got a mutual relationship with, or just hitting me up like, Truck, wanna fuck with you? Ooh, pull up on me.
Yeah.
Bet, let's do it.
You know, it's interesting because now the conversation is, I don't know if you've seen it, there's a list that someone made of like the top 50 MCs. And it's just very controversial because like Lil Wayne's not till like 37. And above him is like Joe Budden, and I don't know. Someone just want to make it conversation.
Yeah, I was just finna say that. That shit, I think that shit just some pieces thrown out
for
just
conversation,
to start up some controversy and talk. Cause that shit is full as a motherfucker.
So, for somebody as thorough as Trouble, who is your top 3, top 5? Who influenced you?
My top 3 easy. Fuck.
Okay.
Tupac, Boosie, DMX.
Okay. Who's after that? Next two.
BG.
He's like, I don't know who's taking that 5th spot.
Yeah, I don't know. I be stuck right up for real on Lord. And them might go to guy every time. I probably spin right back to her. But
you know what's
I
interesting?
listen to a lot of old school shit. Scarface, Ghetto Boy. Like I fuck with those. But I don't really even listen to a lot of the new shit. Like,
the Houston plugs, yeah.
I fuck with them like, nah, Trey go crazy. Trey the homie, he go AWOL. But I'm just saying like for what inspired me, what I was on, like that was my go-to shit.
I just find it funny because I'm from like Seattle area, from the West Coast, and I don't have like Jay-Z in my top 5, but other people do. And they look at me crazy like, how do you not? Because we weren't listening to him. He wasn't talking about what I know about, so.
But get what's so crazy. Like, to me, it's crazy you say that, because to me, I feel I got nothing but respect for her.
Exactly.
You feel me? You can't unless you just a whole hater. Like, your nuts gonna pop, but you better let them motherfuckers go for everything. Shout out done been doing for where he at right now. You can't do nothing but salute. Feel me? But just being truthful, and not in my top 5 either. Like, I don't listen to all this shit, of course, and I get it. I fuck with it. It's like, damn, I bet I know exactly what you on. You feel me? But that wasn't my top shit either. And I feel like a lot of folks feel like that too. They just be afraid and just want to hold nuts and just try to get, like, you know what I mean?
Because they don't want to stand up.
Around.
They don't want to stand up for what they.
Nah, hell nah. Yeah. They don't want to be like, you the one saying that, oh man, he ain't your favorite.
Yeah.
Like, man, he might end up hearing this and not like me. Nigga, he might respect you and be like, respect your mind. Like, damn, shout out, kept it real. Exactly. I mean, these motherfuckers just be some pipe holder.
I love Trouble, man. We love Trouble. Man, listen, she a winner. It's a single. You are in Houston. Are you just in Houston, like doing promo, just hanging out?
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna fuck around later on. I ain't got nowhere specific to be at.
Okay.
I talked to Junior earlier, so I'm gonna link with them niggas later on tonight. I know more than likely we're gonna end up sliding vibing somewhere. Yeah. So what you got coming up? Like music to look out for? Yeah, I'm trying to decide on if I want to drop the next single with Boosie first or go ahead and drop the album. Like, so it's kind of in the juggle mode right now, cause it's all smoke. I got like 3 albums done, and the label, like, I fuck with Def Jam, like they been pushing the issue. Like, I'm fucking with these, and I'm smelling what they selling. You feel me?
Yo, LC did tell me.
Yeah,
trouble priority right now, bro.
I'm fucking with them folk, man. Yeah. But so like they ready, but at the same time, for me it was like I ain't dropped nothing in a year. Like since Ed Wood, you feel me? Like, and Ed Wood the film on YouTube now for everybody who's slow, you can go catch up on that. But I ain't dropped no music in over a year, so it was like, for me, I was like, man, let's put one of these smash singles out first.
Yeah.
Crank these folks up. Know what I mean? That's what we've been doing with the Shield one. I'm gonna go ahead and let that shit go AWOL, and then I'm gonna either decide on dropping the next single or go ahead and get on the whole album and let them folks thug it out.
We getting a movie with it too?
The movie already out.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, Edgewood on YouTube right now.
No, another one. Like,
oh, I'm with it. I ain't filming that right now. Yeah, but I'm definitely open to it. You know, I'm like the Skinzel Washington. That's what they call me in the hood.
What?
Skinzel Washington.
Skinzel Washington.
The skinny Denzel. Yeah, shit like that.
The skinny yellow
yeah,
Denzel.
I turn the movie up.
Yo, on that note, I fuck with Trouble, man. We fucking Trouble up here.
So, like,
until the next time, it's Zaldy 93.7 The Beat.